I just got out of work. Got more friggin' takeout because, you know, I don't cook. They won't eat it if I cook, and that's not because of me, but whatever. Anyway, I've been watching, I don't know if the wind is too much. I've been watching this YouTube channel called Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. It's this, I don't know where it is in Maine, but it's a tiny little place. And this man, Kent Burris, I think his name is, he has crazy shit going on. He lives in the house that used to be the Undertaker, like it was the funeral home. And like, he's done all kinds of research, and it's really interesting, this channel. But he's come to this point, like where I am too, that he doesn't want to do any more investigating or like anything with the paranormal because it's wreaked havoc on his family. And I feel like that's the same with me. Like, it's really, like, I've had some terrible things happen, and I fucking blame the paranormal. I do. Because whatever I have at my house, it's not good. I don't believe it's good. I just don't. I mean, maybe not all of it is bad, but, and you know, like I've been told, do not communicate with them, and I think it goes further than that. Like, I was trying to document things, and I don't even think that's a good thing, because, well, first of all, these things, I've seen them, and I've communicated with them, and what's really scary is I don't even remember everything. Like, I remember communicating, but I don't remember what we communicated about, which is freaky when you know you're talking with fucking something you don't even know what the fuck it is, because these things do not look human. They don't look like me and you. They look strange. They look like cartoonish. Like, I mean, like in my window, you can see it looks like a skeleton face. You know what I mean? That's not, it's not normal looking. And some of them just, or they're mists, or they're like dark shadows. They don't look like people. The only thing that ever looked like a human to me was the face I saw in my mirror that was like sideways. And that face didn't even look normal, because it was a perfect face. Like, it was a beautiful woman. She was stunningly, perfectly beautiful. And it shocked me, seriously, to see that face there that was so perfect. And when I looked again, it wasn't there. It really freaked me out. But that was the only thing that looked like a human that I've ever seen. So, and even that wasn't normal, because she was too perfect. You know what I mean? But anyway, if you don't know how to protect yourself from the bad, like, if you can't differentiate either, because seriously, it's hard to tell. Like, you don't know. I mean, maybe there are people that can tell the difference. I mean, you can feel it anyways, usually. But if you don't know how to protect yourself from that, and you're dealing with it, you know, like, not only recording it, but communicating with it. Like, sometimes I would tell them, because I wanted to get it recorded, I'd be like, touch my necklace again, and, you know. Ugh. Anyway, I just think that it's dangerous. It's dangerous, because you don't really know what you're dealing with. And they definitely have the ability to affect you. I mean, they have definitely physically hurt me, tortured me. I'm saying they tortured me, okay? And I'm not fucking exaggerating. When I talk about being shocked awake, being punched in my face, and nothing's there. Being thrown, literally thrown to the ground, okay? They're dangerous. And I don't think that it's only physically that they can affect. They can affect shit, and make bad things happen. And it's funny because I'm getting to the point in his channel where he's saying the same thing. Like, they're affecting him, and it's not good. I mean, maybe there'd be a way to figure out how to protect myself, but I don't know. I don't know how to even figure that out, And, I mean, sometimes it almost becomes like, it feels like it's addictive. Like, even though I don't want anything to happen, like, I do. It's like they make you want, and I'm not just saying for documentation, because I was like wanting things to happen so I could document it and prove all these freaking morons wrong. Like, at this point, if you don't believe it, I got nothing for you. I mean, I'm talking at this point, I'm just gonna assume that everyone's hip to the shit and has the fucking ability to discern truth and reality, because the truth and reality is they exist. Okay, they fucking exist. They're here. They exist. If you're not at that point yet, I don't know what to tell you. Bye. Anyway, so, what was I saying? I hate that when I fucking talk and forget what I'm saying. The thing that scares me about it is what they can do to your life. I wish I could, I'm sure, because I obviously have some ability, right? And my son did too. My son, he didn't like it either. He got to the point, he was like, he shut it off because he didn't like it. And I probably, like they say, if you really want to, you can learn and practice and study, and you can communicate, and I probably could, but I'm too afraid to even try to learn that, because what if I'm communicating with something that is not what I think it is? Like, I remember one time I thought it was my grandfather, but he said something that my grandfather would not say. I never heard him say this. So it made me question, that doesn't sound like my grandfather. You know what I mean? So they try to fool you. They try to fool you, and you have to be very careful. You just have to be careful of what you think you're talking to. And honestly, a part of me is like, I wouldn't want my loved ones stuck here. I would like it if they could come and leave. But I don't know. I just don't know. There's so much unknown. And I think just anytime you're dealing with something like this, you're playing with fire. That's why at this point, I've come to the decision that I'm not going to continue communicating or trying to even record it, because number one, I don't care about these people that are fucking clueless and think it isn't real. I don't care anymore. Not my fucking issue or problem. And number two, it's proven to be dangerous. And the only thing I'm scared of is them wreaking more havoc in my life and causing bad things to happen, causing me to feel so dark and depressed and sick. They can make you sick. They were invading my body, literally invading my freaking body. And it was the most terrible feeling. I wish I could just make anyone feel that for 1 minute, like to understand how horrible of a feeling it is. It's such a terrible feeling that you can't not fight it. Like, I would try sometimes to be like, well, let me not fight it and see what happens. I don't know why, but I did, and it was impossible. It was impossible not to fight that, because that's how fucking terrible it made you feel. I had control of my body. I'm so glad that is over, but that was torture. That was fucking hell. When I say they terrorized me, I'm not fucking kidding, dude. They fucking terrorized me. Terrorized. And now I literally do my best just to try to ignore it, especially when I'm alone. Like, it seems like the minute I'm alone, the noises. I can hear the noises. And I just put my headphones in, watch a video, or, just try to ignore it, because I'm too afraid now of what I know they can do to my life, and I don't want that shit happening in my life. I don't want evil invited into my life. I don't want what it can do to my life or my kids. I know there's one video. Oh my God. Ugh. I was just recording, because you could feel it when it was around or when things were happening. It's an actual physical feeling you can feel. And I've got one video where there's this black thing on the floor. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it does not look good. It looks like an evil thing. It almost looks like a masked face with half masked. But then if you look further into it, it looks like there's men inside the eye holes. Eye holes. So, and I didn't even know that I had recorded that. And in another video, like, you can see, I think they look like angels protecting my son around his bed. One at the foot of his bed and one like where his head is. One looks like it's praying with its hands. So that made me feel like he's protected, because I did try to learn ways to protect us, and there were certain things that I would try to do to make sure we're all protected. But, it's not enough protection that I feel safe to fucking continue with it. So, anyway, I don't know if for the rest of my life I'm going to have this and just have to ignore it. Because if I ignore it, then it doesn't give it power. Okay? I'm thinking the more that I ignore it and the less power it has, then it's hopefully going to go away. But anyway, I would check out that YouTube channel, The Ghosts of Carmel, Maine, because you might, if nothing else, you'll be entertained. But it's pretty crazy what he captures, and maybe you'll be enlightened. I don't know, but there may be a lot of people that, fake shit out there. This guy's not fake. There's no way. There's just no way. Watch it. You'll see what I mean. Like, oh, he's for real. He's for real. Anyway, check it out. But I feel bad for him after what I watched. I do, because I understand. Man, I feel lucky that it's only me that they physically harmed, at least to my knowledge. I'm glad about that, because if they were going after my kids that way, I don't know, I would just friggin', I don't know. It was hard enough, like when I was getting invaded. It was so hard. I was reaching out to people, like trying to get help. It took me months to find someone who could help me with that. That was rough. Like, it was a rough time. I will never forget it. Never. And how it started with me being fucking beat up. Something was beating me up in my bed. Ugh. Anyway. It's just crazy. Why this has happened to me? Why me? Why me? I don't know. Why do some people have an ability to recognize these things, feel these things, see these things, hear them? And why do others don't? At all, ever. Ever. I don't know. I don't know why that is. Why is that? Why are we on... I don't know. It's just crazy to me, but anyway, I've rambled on enough here. So bye.